Next topic now. The two compounds, if they have same electronegativity, that is polar covalent compounds or non-polar covalent compounds. If they have same electronegativity, that is a non-polar. Keep it in mind there. The two compounds with the same electronegativity. The type of compounds are non-polar. Same electronegativity means there is no charge separation. They have same charge, negative charge or positive charge. So, for example, hydrogen molecule. So, only positive charge is there. Clear? And chlorine. So, only positive charge is there. So, that is a non-polar. Okay? Next one. Two compounds with a slightly different electronegativity. That is called what? Yes, polar covalent compounds. Two compounds with the slightly different electronegativity. They are polar covalent compounds. Slightly different electronegativity. One is positive, another one is a negative. So that is a polar covalent compounds. Example: HCl, H2O, ammonia, hydrogen fluoride, HF. So these are the examples for the polar covalent compounds. Okay. And last one. The two compounds with this much electronegativity difference is there. Two compounds between the two compounds there is a lot of difference between their electronegativity. So that they are formed the ionic compounds, not the covalent compounds. So if the two compounds will have more electronegativity differences, keep it in mind there, more electronegativity differences. Okay. They form the ionic compounds with much electronegativity. With much electronegativity differences. So between the two compounds, there is a lot of electronegativity differences between them. It means they are going to form the ionic compounds, not the covalent compounds. Keep it in mind. Okay. Electronegativity forms ionic compounds. Clear? So while telling the condition I told there, between the two compounds, electronegativity differences should be zero or negligible. So in the beginning, while explaining the covalent compounds, that time I told there, electronegativity differences between the two compounds should be zero or negligible. Then only they will form the covalent compounds. If electronegativity difference is more between the two compounds, that time they will going to form the which type of compound, which type of bond, which type of bond? Yes, ionic bond. They are going to form the ionic bond. If the electronegativity differences is more between the two atoms, that time they are going to form ionic bond. Okay. If electronegativity difference is zero or negligible, that time they are going to form the covalent compounds. So keep it in mind there. Okay. And one more thing. In case of covalent compounds, we are seeing both positive charge and negative charge, is it? Polar covalent molecules have both positive charge as well as the negative charge, is it? Polar covalent molecules has both positive charge as well as negative charge. So that's why they are called dipole molecule. What we are telling? Dipole molecule. Since the polar compounds, they are having both positive charge as well as negative charge. That's why it is called dipole molecule. So if they ask for the 1 mark question, what is dipole molecule means? Since the polar molecules Polar compounds, they have both positive charge and negative charge. Polar compounds, they have both positive and negative charge. Therefore, because of these reasons, they are called dipole molecule. It is called dipole molecule. Okay, so they are called dipole molecule. So these are the few things. So if they have same electronegativity difference, same electronegativity, they are non-polar. Okay, slight different in their electronegativity, they are called polar. And dipole molecule the polar covalent compounds have both positive charge as well as the negative charge. That's why it is called dipole molecule. Okay. Conditions. So high ionization energy should be there. High ionization energy should be there. And second condition, they should have high electron affinity. High electron affinity. So compounds should have high electron affinity. Both the atoms, the covalent bond, when it will form, the atoms, when two different atoms they are going to combine, or same atom they are going to combine, is it? So that time both the atoms should have high electron affinity and both the atoms should have high ionization energy. And the next one, both the atoms should have high electron negativity. Both the atoms should have high electron negativity. Okay. High both the atoms should have high electronegativity, but the electronegativity differences between the two atoms, electronegativity differences, be careful that both the atoms should have high electronegativity, but the differences between the electronic differences should be zero or negligible. Okay, electronegativity differences between the two atoms should be zero or negligible. Keep it in mind. Okay, so that is the fourth condition. Electronegativity differences should be zero or negligible. Electronegativity differences should be zero or negligible. And one more last condition, as I told Chaitanya, both the atoms, not one atom, two atoms they are going to combine, then they are going to form the bond, is it? Both the atoms should have 4, 5, 6 or 7 electrons in their outermost shell. Both the atoms should have 4 or more electrons in their outermost shell. Then only they are going to form the covalent bond. Okay, but except hydrogen, beryllium, boron, aluminium. Except hydrogen, beryllium, boron, aluminium. Okay, so in this case, hydrogen it has only one electron, is it? That's why I am telling except. So what I told, both the atoms should have 4 or more electrons in their outermost shell. But in case of hydrogen, it is not possible. So even though it is a non-metal, but it has only one electron. Is it? Atomic number only 1, so it has only one electron. So except hydrogen and beryllium. So what is the atomic number of beryllium? 4. And next boron 5. Aluminium 13. So except these atoms, so the atoms should have 4 or more electrons in their outermost shell. So these are the few conditions for the formation of covalent bond. Now I am going to the some covalent molecules and their structure. Okay, how to write how covalent bond is formed between the atoms, between same atoms or between the different atoms. Okay, so for example, first structure I will write hydrogen molecule. First structure hydrogen molecule. So it has only one electrons. So So its atomic number also 1. So it has only one electron. So then how to write the structure of hydrogen molecule? Or right here, look at the bond now. So it is a nucleus, and this is the K shell. Okay. Two atoms of hydrogen now. So two atoms of hydrogen. So we know that how bond will form there. Like this, bond will form. So how this structure came means, so this is the procedure. How the structure came. Now look at that. Here in the K shell, one electron. Atomic number 1. So only one electron in the K shell. Okay. So this is before combination. I am writing now. Before combination. Before combination, I am writing now. Okay. And one more hydrogen atom is right here. So this is the nucleus. Now look at that. So one electron is in the K shell. Now these two are going to combine. So write the plus sign there. Write the plus sign. So before combination. Okay. Now we can write the hydrogen structure. Hydrogen molecule structure. That is like this. So this is after combination. After combination. So this is the how the electrons is mutual sharing. How the electrons are shared between the two hydrogen atoms. Okay. This is another H atom. So this is hydrogen molecule now. H2 molecule. Now you can write like this. You can write like this. So single covalent bond. Go to next chlorine molecule. How to write the structure of chlorine molecule? How covalent bond is formed between the chlorine molecule. Chlorine molecule. So Cl2 now. Cl2. So how many electrons it has in the outermost shell chlorine molecule? Yes? 7. So chlorine has 7 molecules in its outermost shell. Nucleus. Okay. Take only the outermost shell. Clear? Outermost shell. Not to take K shell. So it has 7 electrons in the outermost shell. Write 7 dots here. 2, 4, 6. 1 to the right side. 1 to the right side of the chlorine. Okay. This is one chlorine atom. Similarly, this is also chlorine atom. So here also 6. So these are paired, is it? So the single electron is there now. The 7th electron it is going to combine. By combining that electron, they are going to form the chlorine molecule. And write like this. By combining with the same atom, they are going to attain the stable state. Now here, so 6 electrons are there. 2, 4, 6. Now see how the covalent bonds are. It means single covalent bond. Between the chlorine molecule, single covalent bond will be there. Okay, see how the electrons are shared. Now it's going to, now look at that. So 2, 4, 6, 8. By combining with the other chlorine atom, they are going to attain the stable state, octet. Hydrogen, only 2 electrons is there now. How it is it will form octet? Only two electrons. One electron from the one hydrogen atom, another electron from the another hydrogen atom. So two electrons. It means duplet. Duplet. Okay. Duplet. Hydrogen going to attain the duplet state, not octet state. Chlorine is going to attain the octet state. Okay. Next, one more example. CCl4 is the formula, molecular formula of carbon tetrachloride. How covalent bond is formed. How to write the structure using the bonds. Now look at that. How to write the structure of carbon tetrachloride. CCl4. CCl3, that is a chloroform. Okay. CCl3, that is a chloroform ions. Not a carbon tetrachloride. CCl4, carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride. Formula is CCl4. One carbon atom, four chlorine atoms are there. One carbon atom, four chlorine atom is there. Okay. Now write the structure. Now look at that. So write in the middle carbon. So write smaller. So this is the nucleus. Nucleus. So it has how many electrons in the outermost shell? 4. It has 4 electrons in the outermost shell. Right here. So now look at that. Here 1. So this side 1. Or you can write into mark. Into mark. Put into mark there. Okay. And next now chlorine you should write there. 4 chlorine atoms is there. Is it? So here 1 chlorine. You can write here. Can you see the board? Now look at it. So chlorine it has already know that 7 electrons in the outermost shell. Okay. Now here 2, 4, 6. So one single is there now, right to this side. Okay. Next, similarly here, chlorine. So here 2, 4, 6, and single electron to this side, to the carbon side. Okay, that's why I'm writing like this. So the 4 electron the carbon has 4 sides are written there. So similarly here 2, 4, 6, and 7. So to the right, to the facing to the carbon side. And so the last one. Here 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, and one more electron is left. Okay. Why are written 4 chlorine? CCl4. 4 chlorine atom it is there. 4 chlorine atom is there. Okay. Now here look at that. So single electron is there in the chlorine now. So 6 electrons are paired. So the single electron that is left and 1 electron from the carbon, it is going to combine here. Going to combine. Look at the how I am writing there. That is going to combine. Combine with the electrons of carbon atom. Okay. So this is already how before combination. So this is before combination. Before combination. Before combination. So you can write after combination now. So you can write C is nucleus. Okay. Next, here chlorine. Look at that. For the combination to the brown symbol. That's it. Okay. So here one is there. So this side into mark is it. Still you should write 2. 2, 4, and this one going to combine. Going to combine. Similarly, here. Okay. By sharing one electron, both chlorine as well as carbon. So carbon sharing 4 electrons, chlorine sharing 1 electron. By sharing, they are going to attain the which state? Duplet state or octet state? Octet state. Look at there, how many electrons are there? Now look at there, 8 electrons are there. 4 pairs electrons, 8 electrons. 2, 4, 6, 8. So it is there. Octet state, not duplet state. Only hydrogen is a duplet state. Clear? For chlorine, look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 1 electron is getting one sharing from the carbon now. So here 1 electron is there in chlorine. So here 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Octet. Both carbon as well as chlorine, they are going to attain the octet state, not the duplet state. Don't get confused. Okay. If only 2 electrons in hydrogen, only 2 electrons is there. Hydrogen atoms, in hydrogen molecule only 2 electrons is there. That's why it's a duplet state. Okay. Here 8 electrons are there. 8 electrons are there. It is a octet state. These can be written as, in the middle you can write C. Okay. Middle you can write C and 4 single covalent bond. 4 single covalent bond. Cl, 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 Cl. So this is how. Now look at that. It is satisfied or not? Look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So carbon valency is satisfied. And what is the valency of chlorine? 1. So now look at the valency. Chlorine. It's 1 bond is there. So valency 1. Okay. So this chlorine valency 1. This chlorine valency 1. Methane. Methane. Only write the electron dot structure of methane. Okay. Now look at that. CH4, 1 carbon atom, 4 hydrogen atoms. 1 carbon atom, 4 hydrogen atoms. Okay. So you should write C in the middle. Okay. So it has 4 electrons in the outermost shell. Write 4 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next hydrogen. It has 1 electron. 1. Put into symbol there. Put dot. That time you getting confusion. Okay. For 1 dot symbol, another into symbol. Okay. Now clear. So they are going to combine. So after combination, so what will form there? Now look at that. Before combination, it is before combination. So after combination, look at that on the right. Before combination. Sorry, after combination. After combination. Okay. After combination. Carbon octet. How duplet? Look at that. Carbon octet. So here, look at the electrons there. 2, 4, 6, 8 electrons are there. Carbon octet state, not duplet state. Again, don't get getting confusion. Only hydrogen is going to attain the duplet state. Hydrogen duplet state, carbon octet state. So methane structure using the bonds. Now look at that. Look at the bond. So in the middle you can write carbon. So 4 hydrogen atoms are there now. So 4 hydrogen atoms. So carbon valency 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hydrogen valency 1. Now only 1 is there. 1. So this is how to write the structure of the covalent compounds.